I I had too much work. I didn't get to go to the beach.
I find you lose a little bit of weight. I don't know if is it pixels in the picture or something,
I
or what
don't
is
know.
it?
I must be pick less.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the shirt too. Maybe it's the shirt too. This
What you wearing now?
yeah, there's my common entrance shirt.
That's the one you used to come inside the room there.
Yeah, that's it. There's the one, the common entrance shirt. Let me say a pleasant good afternoon to you, DJ Mamu. How are you doing, sir?
Good afternoon. Very well, thanks. I'm so happy to see you on
Yes,
the other
sir.
side.
Definitely. Let me say a pleasant good afternoon to the listeners of DJ Mamu Radio TT.com. Always a pleasure to be in your company. Let me say a pleasant good afternoon to Miss De La Hennessy, who was the first to join us on our Instagram today. Keep in mind, we are live on our social media platforms. We are Batson and Associates Limited on Facebook. On Instagram, we're Batson and Associates TT. On YouTube, we're Batson and Associates Trinidad. And on Tik TikTok, sorry, it's Dr. Batson. So, of course, today's program, we are with our one and only DJ Mamu, our resident DJ on DJMamuRadioTT.com. Let me say, of course, a pleasant good afternoon to all the listeners, especially our international listeners. I just finished a program a while ago and we had some of our followers there. So I hope to see you guys, excuse me, shortly. Keep in mind those telephone numbers and locations. We are located on the first floor of Money Talks building. That is Money Talks building in Montrose, Shogunas. That telephone number is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Debe is, of course, the corner of Ramsey Mudge Trace and the SS Erin Main Road in Debe. That telephone number for Debe is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. St. James is Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. That telephone number in St. James is 220-8113. That's 220-8113. And Tobago, of course, is the Triangle Building in Scarborough, Tobago. That number in Tobago is 226-4553. That's 226-4553. You're listening to Dr. Jason Batson, the Senior Medical Director at Batson and Associates, where we support your health naturally. So keep in mind, today, of course, we're discussing sleep and we're also discussing anxiety. So many persons have problems with the nerves. So we're talking about people who have problems with the nerves. You're trembling. You have, when people look at you, you always have an issue like you have a tremor, that shaking situation. How do we help with that? We have Annabella Bay first in the gate today on our Facebook, and Annabella says, share the live, tag 5 friends and follow. And Annabella is typing and tagging a friend. She tagged Nikisha Kelshall, and she also tagged Crystal Charles. So a pleasant good afternoon to you guys. And we have Queen Medina 107 is also in the house. We have Alisa has also joined us, sorry. And Annabella Bay with her 5 people, Jess Kennedy and Trisha C. Wilshire. So you all see Annabella Bay working. That's 4 people she tagged so far. Eh? So keep in mind that promotion that we're doing. Like us, share us, follow the page, tag 5 friends. Okay, and that of course has to do with our lives. Share the live, help somebody out there who has a problem and help them to know that at Batson Associates, we'll be able to give you some assistance. And a 5th person is Natalie Dennis. Good job, Annabella Bay. Annabella taking this thing seriously, she's not playing. All right. And for our international clients to book your online consultation internationally, you can call us on 868, that's 868 226 4553. No, sorry, that's 868. My apologies, 373-2388. So the international number is 1-868-373-2388. Nikisha Kelshall says, hi, good day, everyone. Welcome, Nikisha. If this is your first time hearing us, yes, and Annabella says, welcome, Nikisha Kelshall. So welcome to you. It's nice having you. It's always good to have new people on so that, you know, we can discuss health. If you have any questions, if you have any family member who may have a health issue, whether it be diabetes, hypertension, a lot of people have problems with pain. That's something that you could also pay very close attention to. Miss Natalia Rajnath. Okay. Hi, good afternoon to you. Sammy Richards, and good afternoon to you as well. So today we're discussing sleep, that thing that we value so much. It is one of the closest things to me. I love to sleep. I tell people, sleep is one of the best things God make. Because a good rest is very important for your mental and nervous function. So if it is you having problems sleeping, how are we going to fix that? Why you're not sleeping? Do you want to improve your quality of sleep? Then that's something that you should do. So Natalia, sorry, Raj not, right? Is N-A-U-T-H. N-A-U-T-H, should I pronounce Rajnath?
It's pronounced like, in Guyana, they say Guyana is for sword.
Right.
It's for sad.
Right.
So it will be Ramnath.
Oh, okay, Rajnath.
Rajnath, is it?
Is R-A-J-N-A-U-T-H.
So that's Rajnath.
Rajnath. Yes, yeah. Good. So Miss Natalia, or Natalie rather, Rajnath, she says, is soursop leaf good for sleep? Yes, it is. In fact, I tell people with soursop, drink soursop in the night. You don't drink soursop in the day, simply because it has some hallucinogenic properties associated with it. So it's not something to go and drive or operate machinery and that kind of thing. When you're using soursop, use that when you're going to sleep. Okay. At Batson and Associates, we carry a product called Nerve Restore. Very, very good product. And Nikisha is making sure to tag her 5 friends. She tagged Natalie Dick, Diana Devines, MTH. That name sounds familiar. It's deal with a MTH in Tobago, you know. And Miss Nikisha Kelshall also tagged Kenisha Scotland Celestin, as well as Natalie Thomas. So good afternoon to you guys. Yeah, so with that Nerve Restore, what Nerve Restore actually does, it actually helps to balance the nerve and the central nervous system in the body. So it's very important that you pay attention to that. So that's a product that we carry at Batson Associates. So if you want to improve your sleep, if you think you have some problems with anxiety, depression, you know, you're always stressed out, you have a lot of stress to deal with, Nerve Restore is something that you should check out. Very, very good product. All natural. It helps with your sleep, improves sleep, memory, cognitive function. If you're having any issues with your eyesight or issues with dizziness, lightheadedness, the Optimizer is a product that you will find beneficial. Optimizer plays a significant role in doing or dealing with a number of issues in the body. It helps to improve blood circulation to the brain. It helps to improve a number of issues as regards to cognitive function, memory. So that's something that you could also pay very close attention to. Okay, so keep in mind those telephone numbers and locations. Someone is also asking about our eye optics formula for eye health. That is an all-natural eye drop that we carry at Batson and Associates, which helps significantly in addressing various issues associated with dizziness, lightheadedness, issues with sleep in terms of cataract, glaucoma, detached retina. That is something that you could also pay attention to. It's called Eye Optics Formula. And of course, it is available at Batson and Associates. Those telephone numbers again and locations. We are located on the first floor of Money Talks building. That is Money Talks building in Montrose, Chaguanas. That telephone number for Chaguanas is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Debe is the corner of Ramsamuch Trace and the SS Erie Main Road in Debe. That telephone number for Debe is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. Over to you, DJ Mamu. You could allow them the telephone numbers, the WhatsApp in which they'll be able to ask their questions.
Thank you, Dr. Jason Batson. On DJMamuRadio.TT.com, you're listening to Support Your Health Naturally, production of Dr. Batson and his hardworking team. As he mentioned about the telephone number, you have the normal telephone line, which is 337-2287, or if you prefer WhatsApp, same number, 337-2287. For international listeners, 1-868-337-2287. Again, for international listeners, 1-868-337-2287. And you get it right directly to studio here and pose your question or questions to Dr. Jason Batson, who recently came from Tobago. As usual, he has to go across there from time to time to ensure his patients are well taken care of, because there's a tendency, doctor, when someone is ill and they hit the doctor's office or the dentist's office, some of the pain actually disappears.
Yeah, definitely.
Is it psychological, you think?
Yeah, I think it's psychosomatic, just mentally. You know, you're believing that you're going to get some help. You're back to you're going to somebody who you believe going to help you. So automatically, that whole good feeling that everything is going to start to give you some improvement, and we like that. You know, sometimes when we finish talk to our clients and explain certain things to our clients, it's be like, oh God, I'm feeling better already, and that's what you want to hear. Because the protocol, yeah, and the way we put things is to give you that benefit. Let me quickly answer a question here by Miss Annabella Bay. She says, is it normal for a 13-year-old to pee his bed every night, though he pees before bedtime? What can be done? Well, the thing is, bedwetting is something that a lot of children grow out of that, you know. They grow out of it. It's simply a matter of him, you know, because what happens a lot of times when you I know it bedwetting, especially when I used to do it when I was younger, all you would do is dream that you're urinating. And then of course, when you realize when you get up, it's that you wasn't dreaming, you actually you're just dreaming that you was urinating, but you really wet yourself in truth. So all of that is to say, I mean, at the age of 13, what I could do, I could check and do some research, because I've never really researched bedwetting, in all honesty. I know psychologists have produced various papers and documents as regards to how to help children with that. So that's my homework. I will look at that and I will answer that question on Sunday. But I mean, what you could do is just look at in terms of exercise. 13 years. I don't know what kind of weight does he carry. Is he a big 13-year-old? Is he what type of height and weight does he carry? I might be able to give some recommendations once I find out that. All right, so that's something you could give to me, Annabella Bay, once you get the information. Okay, keep in mind, again, those clinic telephone numbers and locations. Keep in mind, we have our open clinic day with our, okay, so she says he's small, normal. As I said, I will do some research, but let's see. Normally people would grow out of that. He's 13 years, so maybe by next year he should stop. But as I said, I would do some research and get back to you as regards to if there is anything natural I could recommend that could actually help him improve that situation quicker. Okay? So Sunday, that's my homework for you to answer the question on Sunday, please God. Let me say a pleasant good afternoon again to our social media. We are Batson and Associates Limited on Facebook. On Instagram, we are Batson and Associates TT. On YouTube, we are Batson and Associates Trinidad. And on TikTok, it's Dr. Batson. Keep in mind, we're discussing insomnia as well as anxiety. So anxiety. So with anxiety, you usually get what? Panic attacks. So that's what we're speaking about. How do you help someone who has anxiety? What causes anxiety? Well, anxiety is primarily a central nervous system issue where you have problems with just that anxiety. Your nerves actually have become compromised, and you have a situation where you're anxious. So you feel like your heart racing off, your heartbeat is going to be very high, you're going to be agitated, you're going to be sweating, the palm of your hand sweating. And sometimes you feel like you lose control. In some cases, some people become very in terms of they become claustrophobia, where they have problems with close being in close proximity and close areas with a number of individuals. They have problems with even time and place, trembling, very muscular weakness. And all of those are signs and issues associated with anxiety. At Batson Associates, we do deal with anxiety naturally. It's just a matter of addressing situations where anxiety needs to be addressed. And that is one of the things we do at Batson and Associates. Of course, we need to do your blood analysis and your magnetic resonance analysis scan. So it's very important that you call our office and make the appointments for those so that we now see the body in its entirety. And when we see that, we're actually able to know how we're dealing with what we're dealing with. Very, very important. Again, so call and get information on our live nutritional blood analysis, that entire executive consultation. That executive consultation deals with the blood analysis, live and dry blood, the magnetic resonance analysis scan, which is non-invasive. It actually looks at frequency of cells in the body as well as situations associated with your heart, kidneys, liver. If your food is digesting properly, do you have a problem with your bones? Do you have a lot of problems with pain? When was the last time you took a bone scan? The scan that we have could actually determine the health of your bones. And of course, most importantly, the protocol is what's going to help you. Check out our inflammation formula, that product we have. Inflammation formula is a natural liquid product that we carry. It's primarily berry-based, but it deals a lot with high inflammation in the body. So that is something that you could get some information on. We have a question, DJ Mamu?
Yes, doctor, we have Carmen, and she is from New York.
Mm-hmm.
And the question is not with respect to what you're talking about, but she got through today to ask this question about diabetes.
Right.
And she's asking here, I'm trying to put it in a shortened form. Right. Okay. So she's been on the internet, on YouTube, and you have what you call those pop-ups where these fly-by-night doctors are telling you that they have the cure for diabetes, and they're going to they're going to give you this to drink and that to drink, and it disappears. Type 2 just goes where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
And a gentleman posted something about why is he staying so long to give the answer. So some of these, yeah. So Carmen, I understand what you're trying to ask the doctor. Doctor, are you in a position to answer that? If not, well.
Mm-hmm. So just repeat the question one more time for me. What she wants to find out?
Well, these people who are promoting on YouTube.
Oh, somebody YouTube, right? Right.
She said people. She didn't say one person.
One person, right?
Promoting the cure for diabetes type 2, not type 1, type 2.
Right.
Right. That is you're getting rid of the metformin and the
those type of things. Right.
Diamycin and so on, right? And you drink this liquid that is produced by yourself, and they're going to tell you what to do.
Right, what it is. Right. Okay. The thing is, I mean, how I normally answer questions like that is like this. I could speak about me. I know my expertise, I know my educational level, I know my experience in dealing with individuals. Could you reverse type? I don't use the word cure because cure is a word I'm going to put in problems. That is and that has been almost in laws. If you look at cases with different things, cure is a troublesome word. You don't use it, right? So we'll use the word reverse. Reverse carries a different connotation. But I am the type of person, I don't like to let people think that there is a one cure or a one remedy for everything. There are people like that. I am not like that. Because in order for you to get rid of with type 2 diabetes, apart from the protocol that we're going to recommend for you, you have a serious responsibility with your diet. And I think a lot of these people, when they say what they say, they don't really give people the whole story. And the whole story is reversal is possible. I have a very good protocol for the reversal of diabetes. I have numerous protocols depending on what I'm dealing with because everybody is the same, but everybody is different. So there are a number of things that I could deal with. But as regards to the responsibility and the onus on you as an individual to include some aspect of dietary changes, exercise, and those type of things, that's mandatory. So I'm saying that we could reverse diabetes, yes, but you have to be willing to do the work. What those other people could do, I don't know, because I don't know what they're saying, but I know about myself. Cure is a word I would not use, and I would be very distrusting of anyone who uses the word cure. I'm telling you, because if you really know things, you're not supposed to use that word. Even medical doctors don't use the word cure. That is courtroom business. Okay? So, pay attention to that. With diabetes, there are a number of nutritional supplements that you could use that can help you. A lot of them we carry at Batson Associates, and some of them we don't even have. But we could always get it and source it for you. But when you're dealing with diabetes, you must always deal with your digestive system. It is vitally important to improve any diabetic life or any diabetic level of health. You have to be taking a concerted effort, or making a concerted effort rather, in actually dealing with one's health. Very, very important. Okay. So again, those telephone numbers at Batson Associates, because what Batson Associates offers is a protocol, yes, but it is a lifestyle change, because all of the clients who have worked with us and who have gotten the results that they wanted and gotten benefit would have followed a particular protocol and a particular way of doing things. You cannot have diabetes or want to get rid of diabetes or reverse diabetes and you're eating cake every day or you're drinking coffee. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. You're going to have to make the necessary changes. And at Batson Associates, we have to assess you properly first. Want your blood analysis, your magnetic resonance analysis. What is the condition of your blood? How healthy is your intestines? What is the condition of your liver? How much blood are you getting to your brain? Do you have sufficient blood flow flowing from your heart to your brain? A lot of people don't have proper blood flow to the brain. It is what we call cerebral circulation. So some of them have poor cerebral circulation. How do we correct that? And that is where Batson Associates comes in. Okay, Miss Kennedy, Jess Kennedy says, yes, I've been suffering from anxiety for the last 4 years after my husband's death, and it's doing me very bad. Okay, so that's someone talking about anxiety. Well, Miss Kennedy, I don't know where you're located. If you are in Trinidad and Tobago, it'll be easier to help. If you're overseas, of course, we can help you as well. But it's a matter of getting those products out to you. Very, very important. Okay. So again, those telephone numbers for our local clients, telephone numbers for Chaguanas, it is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Debe, of course, is the corner of Ramsey Wood Trace and the SS Erie Main Road in Debe. Keep in mind, Debe has its open clinic day, which means it's going to have a consultant. You could walk in, have your blood analysis done, have your magnetic analysis done, and that is also what we could do as well. Okay, so Jess Kennedy says she's in Tobago, and Annabella B, so she was gonna bring her. Okay, good. With Tobago, what we're going to do, because we just got that new office, so we put in certain things in place, we adjusting, we crossing our, dotting our I's, we crossing our T's. So what we need to do with those is to make sure so that we can set up your appointment and get ourselves over there and start to deal with you. Because I go to Tobago ever so often, but what we're trying to do is make sure every week we have a consultant there so that your tests will be done, certain things will be done, and then we move from there. Very, very important. That telephone number again for the Tobago office is 226, that's 226-4553. Again, that's 226-4553. You're listening to Dr. Jason Batson, the Senior Medical Director at Batson and Associates, where we support your health naturally. Over to you, DJ Mamu. Any questions?
Thank you. Yes, one here. Before I go to the question, those of you who'd like to get in, and the number is 337-2287 live calls, WhatsApp, same number. And for international listeners, just add 1868 before the numbers, 337-2287, and your signal comes directly to us for discussion on Support Your Health Naturally on djmamuradiott.com. I'm looking here at this short question. The doctor, well, that is a comment. The doctor is right. There is no such thing as cure. And I love listening to him because he explains things to the layman out here, which is good. And I didn't even know that. We're using the word cure.
Yeah, that's court case.
You have to be very careful when you're using the word cure. So, Doc, let me ask you a question. I'm speaking about if I were to get a cut.
Right.
Is it quite normal to say, well, the cut is cured or the cut is healed? Which one?
Well, heal would be the correct word. The cut has healed, because healing is a process that the cut would have had to undergo to actually heal. So healing is the end result of a damage or a cut. right? But when the word cure carries a whole different connotation attached to it. And you see the thing with that, especially in the United States, you could tell somebody you cure them and then they end up back with diabetes. So reverse, yeah, reverse is a better word, especially when you look at it as regards to the human body and anatomy and physiology and that type of thing. So from the medical perspective, and even from a legalistic perspective, litigious perspective, it is important or vitally or better to use the word reverse as opposed to cure when you're dealing with illnesses and that type of thing. Yeah.
Yes, Doc, this lady says, I'm 55 and well, you have to say that's it is, right? She's 55 and she has been bleeding
right
the last couple of months.
Whoa.
And she was, what, if something is wrong, or if she's approaching or getting into that
menopause.
What is it?
Okay, well, what she could...
She's scared to go to the doctor.
Oh,
she's scared to go to the doctors. So some people like that, you know.
Yeah, I know that some people, and quite frankly, with what I just see on a daily basis, I don't blame them. Some doctors are very irresponsible. All of them are not like that. And we actually have some good doctors in this country, but some of them, you know, you need to be careful. So what I would suggest you do, observe yourself. The thing is, a woman can correctly said that she has gone through menopause once 24 consecutive months has passed and she has not had a menstrual cycle, right? Which is 2 years. The thing is, in some cases, we have a lot of women now with a lot of problems with hormonal imbalance. And because of those challenges with hormonal imbalance, the possibility exists she could have hormonal imbalance. And because of that, her period would be irregular. So like 2 months, 6 months could go and she doesn't have a period, and then she gets a period after that. So it means to say that it's very important to pay attention to yourself. I would suggest, even if it is just a pap smear, to do a pap smear. But if it is you think you have passed the stage of menopause and you're still bleeding, then that could be the sign of an issue. But you need to have it checked. So keep that in mind. Yeah, and that is something we could advise you at Batson Associates. You could come for the consultation, and if we need to do a letter to refer you to a gynecologist or refer you to have an ultrasound done, which is going to be the most appropriate thing to determine exactly what is going on, because the possibility exists you could have fibroids, you could have polycystic ovarian syndrome, you could have adenomyosis, you could have some sort of issue there that is causing that bleeding. Okay? Let me just answer a question quickly here for Nikisha Kelshall. She's asking if a 12-year-old child could do a blood analysis. Blood analysis can be done by children under 12. We could do blood analysis on babies, right? The magnetic resonance analysis can be done on a 12 years and up individual. Okay, and someone by Sully Constantine is asking, what's the price of the blood analysis and the magnetic resonance analysis? You can always call the office. I don't call price on the radio for years for specific reasons.
Yeah.
So you could always just avail yourself of the telephone number for Tobago. That number for Tobago again is 226-4553. That's 226-4553. And of course, you can get information to have your blood analysis, your magnetic resonance analysis done in that new office that we have set up there in Tobago. I know a lot of persons wanted to find out and were waiting on that. Okay, Miss Grace Williams says, no, sorry, go ahead, Babu.
Mr. Azam of Florida, he says here, I recently retired at age 60, and he's now beginning to check himself with respect to health.
Right.
You know, when they reach age 60, they want to check to see this and anyway. Let's see what he says here. At 60, and he was talking with some friends, and they indicated when your testosterone level is low, you could get a heart attack. How truthful is this? Or is it anything?
The thing is, with low testosterone, a number of things can happen to you. Again, a heart attack. It could cause some cardiovascular problems. I don't think as serious as a heart attack. But if you have low testosterone, it can trigger a number of issues because it means you do have hormonal imbalance. As a man, testosterone is very, very important for the human body. Um, for male function, sexual function. It also plays a serious role as regards to metabolisms, that type of thing. Because with low T, you can have a number of issues, primarily with sleep, mood. It could affect the size of your testicles, male sexual function, the quality of your sperm, that type of thing. As regards to building one's testosterone, to build testosterone naturally is pretty easy, you know. Exercising is one, but that's not something that a lot of people do. But what you could do, you could just do squats at home, because squatting itself actually increases testosterone. So that whole mechanism, and the reason for that is that squatting actually works the large muscles in the legs. It works a lot of the very big muscles. So you could actually do squats at home, where you can just stand up, you put your hands out here, and you do squat. You do if I'm doing squats home, I do 4 sets of 50. But you don't necessarily have to do 4 sets of 50. You can do 4 sets of 20, and start doing that like every morning. In addition to that, your egg intake, well, if you do use dairy, I don't know if you do, eggs is something you should introduce into your diet. Also, healthy omegas, so things like tuna, your fish, your nuts and greens, things like chana is also very good. Things like cashew, almonds, walnuts, flaxseed, those type of things as well. And there's also products that we carry at Batson Associates. We have Male Balance, we have Prostate Formula, we have tea, a male tea. We also have a honey goatweed tea, which is very popular with the men. That tea is actually a very good tea. I was impressed with it. Very good quality. And keep in mind, we do carry a wide variety of teas. We also carry the circulation. We have joint, we have liver, we have kidney, we have prostate, we have hypertension, we have high blood pressure, blood sugar, different teas to use. Okay. And let me say a pleasant good afternoon to Miss Nicola Hood, and she is messaging us from Antigua. So what was the question, DJ Mamu?
Yeah, with respect to the testosterone, is LT, low testosterone level, a cause, or does it what you call be part of a heart attack occurring? And you answer the question. So as I'm saying, did you tell the doctor advance, right, for the information? And he will know exactly what to do now, because at age 60, it's time to live.
Yeah. Definitely. What I could say, one of the things studies show is that low testosterone can increase what is known as coronary artery disease, metabolic syndrome, and type 2 diabetes. Good. So it does have some correlation there. But as I said, men, if you have a problem with low testosterone, easy. Easy. That's an easy fix. I tell you, it's an easy fix. But it's just a matter of what you may have to do. You may have to channel your absorption. Your body must not absorbing certain things, because that's a problem. Your diet might be correct, or your diet might be in the process of becoming better. But the issue with that is that when you have a better aspect of assimilation, your body's able to get all the benefit from the food. Very, very important. So it might also be that aspect of looking at it.
Right. Oh, this one here. Sam says thanks. And what's his name? Danny Boy says, the doctor is right with respect to the answer. And could age be a part of the problem of LT, causing LT? Is it age?
Age is actually, it can contribute to that. Yeah. However, it is not necessarily the beginning and the end all. So, because a lot of people just believe because you reach a certain age, the whole world I think to happen to you.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily the case. It's a matter of how you take. Sorry?
What some people feel is the end of the world for them.
Yeah, they think is literally the end of the world for them. Yeah, right? You have pain, you have this, you have that. But the thing is, your body is what's the word I'm looking for? It's self-restoring. Your body just correct a lot of things for itself, The problem, when you see somebody end up real sick, is because you're real bloody fool. I telling you, you're real because your body always trying to save itself. The body always strives to maintain homeostasis or balance. That's basic biology. So once the body is out of balance, you either have too much of something or too little, and then you're going to end up in problems. And that's what you need to do. The body's job is to maintain homeostasis. So at Batson and Associates, we help you to actually regain homeostasis. For example, look, there are a lot of people who have problems with hernias, for example. Now, if you get a hernia is basically an opening in the abdominal muscle. If you get it early enough and you deal with it early enough, it's going to help you. But if you leave it too long, you're going to be in problems because it means the muscles have opened too much. So you have like a space like this. So with this space now, your intestines start to push forward because the reason you have abdominal muscles, these abs that you're supposed to have here, is not for just, starboy thing to go on the beach and you show off and flash your abs, It plays a significant, this is actually a barrier here for your intestines. So when you end up pulling something, moving something, and you actually strain the muscles and it open, your intestines going to start to push out here. The intestines coming out here. There.
Right.
So what it is you need to do is when you get hernias is to deal with them early. Castor oil is actually a very good thing. When you take the castor oil and you rub it, what the castor oil is do is help to pull back the muscle. But that could only happen when it is small. When it gets very big, trouble. Trouble. So fellas, take care of yourself. Father's Day is coming up just now. Annabella Bay say, come on, ladies. Father's Day is Sunday. Let us take care of our men. Yeah. So you see a lady saying there that Sunday is Father's Day, we know. And like mothers, fathers are very, very important to the grand equation. And we need to have fathers around for a very, very long time. So fathers, take advantage of the special that we have at Batson Associates. There's actually a special we have for Father's Day to make sure you guys take care of yourself. You see this prostate thing? Mamu, I hope you just make sure and check your prostate. Do your little prostate ultrasound and take.
I just check my prostate. There's only one I have.
There's only one you have, right? Good. Because, gentlemen, I am telling you, we have this prostate cancer thing jumping up all over. Men can pee, you're getting stoppage of water. There is a reason for that. And those are the things we deal with at Batson and Associates. When our integrated kidney center, those are some of the things we deal with. Yes, Mamu?
I have a good flow, so there's nothing to worry about it because most of my products come from Dr. Jason Batson office. Dan Patti says the doctor only talking about men's problem. What about women's problem?
Well, sometimes women's just be men. Well, I need to talk about the women because them is men problem too. Oh, I don't careful. Next thing I sleep on the couch. I'm gonna behave myself there.
Be careful how you're using those words because you have no cure for that.
There's no cure for that. Did you know what is cure that? You gotta go and sleep on the couch.
That's a nice question.
Yes, Dan Batty. Dan Batty, that's a nice question, girl. I deal with the ladies too.
Yeah.
But go ahead, DJ Mamu.
We had a saying, hello to the doctor, and the advent of the Spanish in this country has caused the women in our country to develop themselves better.
Mm-hmm. We said it.
Yeah, the advent of Spanish women in this country has caused the woman of Trinidad, right?
Mm-hmm.
A man's wife.
Yes.
To start to shape up, not to shape up because
yes, of course.
That time,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. They were looking sluggish and they didn't care how they eat and how they look and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But no other competition in the market there.
Well, that's what it says. So that's why we don't like monopolies. We like so with more options in the market, you gotta up your game, right? Good.
Right.
Annabella Bay says, Miss Marlene Martin says, Dr. Batson, that's the real and truth about fathers. Definitely. Miss Annabella Bay says, prostate cancer too prevalent. Let us save our men. And that's true. And Annabella Bay is messaging us from Tobago. And if you don't know, Tobago has one of the worst incidents of prostate health in the world. There are a lot of men in Tobago who have no prostates. None. They cut it out. And that could have been avoided. I am not a fan of invasive surgery. I always tell people that. Surgery should be last resort. You're in danger, you're in an accident, something happened to you, Good. We have no choice in the matter. But under normal circumstances, no. There are a number of things you can do. Because let me tell you something. Any male who has a prostate problem, he has one of two things. He has either prostatitis, which is infection of the prostate, or he has some sort of inflammatory response in the prostate. And with those two instances, he has elevated PSA, he has a swollen prostate, which is going to rest on the bladder, and you're going to get problems with stoppage of water. There's only two problems you could have. The only third thing after that is prostate cancer. And the thing is, if you deal with the prostate problem properly, you deal with the problem thoroughly, you would not have a problem with prostate cancer. And that is what we at Batson and Associates do. Imagine we went so far as to bring a T for prostate. We have a T for prostate health. We have a T for circulation. We have a T for liver. We have a T for kidney. We also have a T for gastrointestinal. You can imagine drinking a tea for your upset stomach. You can't get better than that. We want again. So feel free to give us a call or visit. Ms. Annie Grant says, good afternoon, Dr. Batson. What product do you have for dizziness and what is the cause? So very quickly, for dizziness, we have Optimizer. Dizziness is usually an indication of poor circulation to the brain. And as a result of that, people experience what is known as vertigo. Usually when you go to the doctor, they give you a Stemetil injection or they give you some Stemetil to take. The problem that is short term, but you're looking at long term, and long term, you have to fix the peripheral circulation. You have to fix the circulation in the extremities, because if you don't do that, you're going to be in some problems. Very, very important to correct those issues. Very important. Okay, so those telephone numbers again and locations. We are located on the first floor of Money Talks building. That is Money Talks building in Montrose, Chaguanas. That telephone number for Chaguanas is 222-8261. That's 222-8261, as well as 223-7515. That's 223-7515. St. James is Red Edge Mall. In Western Main Road, St. James. That telephone number for St. James is 220, that's 220-8113. That's 220-8113. And Tobago, of course, is the Triangle Building in Scarborough, Tobago. That number for Tobago is 223-4553. Again, 223-7515. My apologies. And Tobago is 226-4553. My apologies. Yes, DJ Mamu, we have a question?
Ryan is asking, well, what you mentioned a while ago about Father's Day on Sunday, if you have any special for fathers, and you also would like to recommend that those who are in a position to take their father to your office for an examination, because this prostate thing is a killer.
I like how you say that. Yeah, no, it is. And you know something too? We're talking serious talk here now. Men, you don't have to be ashamed to go and do no prostate exam. Now, it have people who just do digital exam. So for the layman, respectfully, a digital exam is when you go to a doctor and the doctor actually takes their finger, insert it into your rectum, and they feel your prostate. Right. Now, there are some urologists who believe that this is the best test. I have an issue with that. Because if you have 15 people who doing a finger test, I sure out of the 15, somebody going to tell you your prostate good and some going to say your prostate bad. So I don't think that is the best way to determine prostate health. What is the best way? I believe prostate ultrasound, transrectal ultrasound, if it comes to that bad, CT scans, MRIs. That is where it comes down to. Because you have to understand computer tomography. So CT scan is actually x-rays at different angles. So you end up with a complete whole when you do an x-ray, or when you do a CT scan rather. MRIs is magnetic resonance imaging, or magnetic resonance, magnetic resonance imaging. So it sends weak magnetic waves, and that resonance actually could give you an image. Now, the reason why you want x-rays and CT scans and MRIs is because those are what? Three-dimensional. So because they are three-dimensional, we're now actually able to see, so that you know if the prostate bigger than it's supposed to, if you have a polyp here, if you have a cyst here, you can know everything. And that is why you can check yourself. Nobody do have to touch you. Because I know a lot of men, they're very, really you're really happy for that examination.
Not even the doctors, sometimes based on their religious beliefs,
Mm.
that could have an effect on having that digital.
Exactly, that digital exam. Exactly so. So there are a number of other things that you can do. The most important thing is that there are less invasive ways of dealing with that. So men, don't leave that and figure you gotta go and somebody had to do. No. Don't die unnecessarily. Because I'll tell you something. Just up to recently, somebody came to me. You know what's happening to him? And he good, I see him, somebody I had to see all the time. He worked close to a place I just passed when I work. And I know me, I always friendly. I was talking to everybody. Hey, Dr. Batson, I'm going out to check you, whatever the case may be. You know, there was a time he had no other choice but to check me. You know what he came to me for? The man came and he sit down. I see the man looking in pain. I said, I'm going to you. I see you 2 days, boy. He said, boy, you know why I'm not here? I was in the hospital. I said, in the hospital, what happened to you, boy? He take your hand now and he said, well, Dr. Batson, I don't want to raise it up. But he showed me by the shirts. You know what he had? The man have a catheter. You know how we get that? He say he good. He good. I know the man good walking all about the time, you know. He say he went online and he ended up taking a little drink, which he accustomed doing. It's nothing different that he do. He said when he drink the beer, he drink about 3 beers. He done line, he gone home. He said when he gone home, he lied down and he fall asleep. He said when he get up and he gone to pee, he could not pee. Now, you just imagine and rationalize. The thing with Trinidadians don't take things serious until it's really serious. You know? That's one of the problem in this country. Everything is a joke for a Trinidadian. And that is aggravate me. Right? When we playing, we play. When we working, we working. Now, the thing is, he get up and he could not pee. He say he's eating, he drinks some more water. So, of course, he make it worse day. Drink water.
Yeah.
The man say nothing. When he had to rush him to the hospital, there is a device known as a catheter. Men, take a visual of what it is I am saying to you. You think you're studying the doctor and the digital? You think that bad? Imagine they actually have to take something like a straw, depending on the size they get, because they have bigger ones, right? And they have to insert it inside of your penis. And when they push that inside of you, gentlemen, the resultant effect is that you're going to be able to urinate, but you're not only going to urinate urine, you're going to urinate some blood. Yeah. Now you can imagine, and you telling me you're not going to check your prostate because, no, we have different things now, fellas. Go and check all yourself. Right now, I deal with about 5 people with prostate cancer. And all of them, you know what the job was? 2 was mechanics. 2 is gardeners. And the 5th one, you know what he just do? He used to work oil and gas. 5 of them. Prostate cancer. Stage 5. And that is why I just always tell you all, because all they don't listen, because people just figure everything is a joke and a game. You cannot be working in chemicals, Mamu, and not taking care of yourself. You will die a ridiculous death. You're dying to the point of stupidity, in my opinion. Because you can't be working in an environment where you're smelling. You can imagine you're working in a gas station and smelling diesel whole day and fuel whole day. You're going to be sick.
I was speaking of the gas station, doctor.
Yeah.
When I come in Colombia, I see some of these nice ladies working in the gas station.
Yeah, nice ladies. Okay it's okay to be nice and it's okay to work because you need to earn a living.
Yeah. But sometimes I ask myself this question: what are these beautiful girls in the gas station doing about their health? So let's say they were to become pregnant. That gaseous atmosphere can affect the birth of the child.
Yeah, and that's what I say. No, of course you're making sense, and that's what I say. Our health and safety needs to be checked. All over the world, health and safety evolving, but Trinidad, we were kind of late in the game. We are a third world country, so I think we're now coming up. But do you know that women, and they proved this, women who have been exposed to gas and fuel for extended periods of time, do you know they have infertility problems? They get problems to make children. Yeah. And men who work in those environments, you're going to have problems with fertility. Because remember, you inhaling these things on a daily basis. You're not inhaling air. It's not oxygen that have inside of it. It's gas. It's fuel. So it's very... And men who just do little mechanic work, and in my long time, them fellas are taking diesel. I remember my uncles and them diesel they washing their hand with. Yeah. So when you put anything in the palm of your hand, where does it go? That going in your bloodstream, in your pores, and in your bloodstream. So when these men end up with problems, I just tell them, I say, listen to me. An ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. So much so that I have done programs, and there's actually something that we're going to do to help people, because I tell them, these men and them watchmen, the man, I just feel sorry for them. The last, sorry?
First time texter.
Yes.
Time texter. This person is Jackie T.
Yes, Jackie. How are you doing, Jackie?
JSCQUI.T, right? That's a man or a woman, Doctor?
Jackie. What is that, Jackie T?
Yeah, Jackie T, that's the person's name. Anyway, the person says, good day, Mr. DJ Mamu. Dr. Batson can apply castor oil and coconut oil to the breast to improve the breast health. What do you think about that? Because that's to be a appropriate woman.
Yes, definitely. I said that on numerous occasions. It's also good for men too. As we discussed in prostate health here, men, you could actually do that. You take the castor oil and the coconut oil, you mix it, you heat it a little bit, and you actually massage like the inner part of your thighs by your scrotum there. Yeah, it's actually a very good thing, because what it does, it encourages lymphatic drainage. It's very good for your prostate. So men, that's something you can pay attention to. I want to get in all the personal husband and wife business, but you have a wife, let's give you a massage, and vice versa.
Yeah.
I ain't taking. Yeah, keep the marriage.
No?
Yeah. Yeah, and don't come and tell me, oh, they have no children, and come in to tell me, Dr. Batson, because we use the castor oil, we are children. So we want you to be godfather.
Doctor, the texter.
Yeah.
She says is a woman, right? Her name is Jacqueline Tyson.
Hey, Jacqueline Tyson, eh? A boxer. A boxer.
It came up on the phone here as Jackie T. But anyway, yes. Thank you, ma'am, for giving us an update on your name, and thank you for listening to us.
Yes, and
yeah,
definitely we appreciate that. And that castor oil and coconut oil is exceptionally good for women. Very good. Ladies, let me tell you what that do. Castor oil is a lymphatic cleanser. What does that mean? Your lymphatic system is the system that is do what? Clean your circulatory system. Your lymphatic system is also part of your immune system. The healthier your lymphatic system is, the harder it is for you to get cancer. Keep that in mind. So ladies, buy your castor oil. Men, buy your castor oil and your coconut oil. And all you go and rub down somebody. Make sure somebody is supposed
don't use that word, Rob. You have to be careful.
Yeah, be careful. Rob as in R-U-B, eh? Not R-O-B.
Cure as in Q-U-R-E.
Yeah, cure. Good one. Yes, guys. Yes. So I'm saying all of that to say, gentlemen, take care of yourself. We have honey goatweed tea. Honey goatweed. I don't care if I call it that. Eh? That tea is a real good tea.
No, I like when you say honey. But you see the wheat part. You gotta be careful.
Yeah. Honey. Yes.
Language words.
Yes, English is very difficult. Next thing to say, Dr. Batson, telling you drink weed tea. Right? Yeah. So get it correct. It's honey goat weed. Right? And that is for your drive. Yes, that is for your drive. Men, it is very good for your drive. It's also very good for a number of things, stomach problems. It's very good for your intestines. It's very good for cardiovascular health. It's also a blood cleanser. And of course, it's good for your testosterone. It's also very good for male health. There's a male tea we carry. That is real trouble too. Very good product. For men, that helping, according to my father, undercarriage. That's going to help the undercarriage, fellas. Prostate tea as well. So you're maintaining your prostate as regards to that. Miss Jennifer Valentine, a pleasant good afternoon to you. She said, Dr. Batson, could women drink that tea also? Women could actually drink honey goatweed tea. So women could drink the honey goatweed. But keep in mind that that actually stimulates sexual drive. So it will increase your libido.
Sexual feelings.
Sexual feelings. So ladies, make sure you have some sort of accomplice.
No, but even though she's drinking the honey goat weed,
right?
The tea, right? Mm-hmm. She has to understand that the blister must also be in the same working condition.
Of course, definitely.
Because when she gets booster,
yes,
what's going to happen?
yeah, you know, we don't want it to be unevenly yoked. So to even your yoke, make sure that you know you have to take care of each other, and that's a serious thing, and that's life. The thing is, we have so many couples now that end up in problems, marriage problems, especially ladies, because most ladies tend to lose interest after a time. You know, it has a lot to do with hormonal imbalance, even men as well. And sometimes you don't know, it's not like something wrong with you, but you just don't have the drive. And a lot of times, you know, Santulan, a little 7-channel detox, you take some liver tea, we have the male tea. Women could use the honey goatweed, men could use the honey goatweed. There's a product we carry called Revitalizer and one called Optimizer. Those actually are two products as well, excuse me, that actually help with sexual drive, libido, sexual function, that type of thing. Okay, so make sure and yes, sir.
We are living in a modern age where, you know, long time ago, 10, 15, maybe 25 years ago, parents never used to discuss this kind of activity with their children. But we live in a world that is filled with so many technologically advanced ways of getting information.
Yes.
The advent of the internet, and you name it. So there's no use hiding anything about your body anymore, because when you're hit by the doctor, you still have to face whatever it is. So we are very happy to have Dr. Jason Batson on this radio station to tell you listeners out there about the things that you're not taking care of, especially your health. And doctor, as we get closer to the wrap-up time,
Yes.
What you have planned for Sunday, doctor, for those fathers?
Oh, fathers, well, you guys, we have a special program that we'll be doing for fathers. And we also have a special that we actually running, that entire package that we have with the blood analysis, magnetic resonance analysis scan, the executive consultation, and the complimentary food detox. We have that on special for fathers, and that's for the month of June. So take advantage of that. Take full advantage of that. And, you know, avail yourself, give yourself a father, or give yourself as a father a gift of good health. Because, guys, we are the ones who have to run the household. You have to take care of wives, children, everything. So your family needs you, eh? And, you know, so many persons have lost their life unnecessarily. The thing is, when you're gone, you're not there. You know, there's so many things, and you could actually avoid it. So it's very important that you get your analysis done. Find out what's going on with your kidney. Find out what's going on with your liver. Find out how much your testosterone is. Those type of things. Yes, Mamu?
So when you're gone, it's not there. You can't see us.
Exactly so.
Right. So just like in a few minutes when we go on, we wouldn't hear you because until next week, Thursday. But at the same time, before we wrap up, doctor, I want to put this question to you. The people who have been patronizing the business of Batson over the years, and the success rate that you have achieved with your input and your level of intelligence, and the way you handle your programming with people, right? I am sure they would like to convey to you a happy Father's Day on Sunday. If you're a dad, are you a dad as yet or no?
Well, not biologically, but I have I have children that I take care of.
You have a psychology.
Yes.
On the side, yeah, right.
Yes.
That's
yeah, definitely.
The thing is, the gentleman in the studio here, he's a father too. What you have for the gentleman?
Yeah. Well, you see, the thing is, we're gonna ensure that we have something for you, man. You gotta worry. Use Mamu, you know.
Yes, doctor.
Yes. So, you know, as I say, men, you know, it's a matter, you know, taking care of yourself. And at Batson Associates, there are a number of things we carry for fathers and for, you know, men, health in general. You know, what I wanted to say in closing, you know, we have so many persons who end up with serious problems with prostate health. And it's really bad, Mamu, because these men, I feel sorry for them. And when they come to me, you come to me when they take out your prostate already. Yeah, you come to me before where I can help you to save it. All right, so gentlemen, pay very close attention to yourself. Find out your numbers. Come to Batson Associates. Let's check out your health. And most importantly, give you some good recommendations so that you can actually live longer and healthier. Very important. Yes, Mamu.
Before you wrap, let me just acknowledge people's messages here for you.
Yes.
Alan and David says, hi to the doctor. This program is really, really informative. Thank you, Alan.
Thank you very much.
Supreme Street, Sangre Grande. I run a little late in the DJ, but I still listen.
I love it. That's how they talk, yeah. Well,
That's how they talk,
yeah.
Mary Rishma Maraj, she is, where is this? Where is this?
She's a regular person. That's in Florida.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember her. Yes.
Yeah. She's a very nice person, very, very nice person. But she promised when she comes to Trinidad before the year ends to come and look for you. Don't worry.
Okay, good. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that.
He says, OMG, that is for our discussion.
Yes.
And the men cannot do without the woman.
No, we can't. No, we can't. That's an established fact.
Yeah.
Is
and vice versa.
Vice versa. I'm not going to say it's unnecessary evil. Vice versa is unnecessary. DJ, you know, get that? Yeah, it's unnecessary evil, but as such, yeah, it's unnecessary evil. You know, get it? But ladies, we love you all the same. Mother's Day had gone was last thing, and my mother is a person who I hold in high esteem. I always say that she's one of the strongest women I know. Right? My father, of course. Sorry. Yeah, I said.
Jason Batson, you cannot say you love all the women the same. That is not a good sentence.
That's not a good sentence. Okay, I had to be careful about saying that.
Careful. Today's program, I've learned to be very careful.
Very careful, yes, definitely.
Like, effective immediately. I'm not going to say cure on the air, but I already said it.
Exactly.
I didn't mention it. Anybody, I just said
you just said
cure. I have to be very careful.
Yeah, very careful.
I use the word cure along it. Yeah,
definitely. Yes, so we close to wrapping up here. So let me say a pleasant good afternoon to everyone. Miss Jennifer Valentine, thanks for joining us. Miss Marlene Martin, she said she needs some of that tea. Miss Constantine asked the question, Dr. Batson, what does it mean when you go jogging and your skin starts to itch? I think somebody had asked me that tonight. I think you should look at taking a cleanse, the detox, the Santulan and the Alkagen water. Annabella Bay, as she said, if you think health is expensive, try sickness. So true. Annabella Bay says, Happy Father's Day, Dr. Batson in advance, and to all the other fathers on the live. Thank you so very much. So, as we always say at Batson and Associates, if you think health is expensive, try sickness. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Those telephone numbers and locations. Keep in mind our open clinic days. All now, if you walk into Batson and Associates, you could have your blood analysis, your magnetic resonance analysis scan done. Let me say a pleasant good afternoon to our consultants, Ms. Karishma Ramdan, Mr. Paul Green, Mr. Rene Bastamante, and Mr. Stefan Vialva. Those numbers for Shogonas is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Debe is the corner of Ramsamud Street and the SS Erie Main Road in Debe. That telephone number is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. St. James is Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. That number is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. And St. James is Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. That number is 220-8113. That's 220-8113. I'll actually be in St. James tomorrow and Saturday, please God. I have open clinic days in St. James and St. James on Friday and Saturday. And Tobago, of course, is the Triangle Building in Scarborough, Tobago. That number for Tobago is 226-4553. To the listeners, as usual, God bless you guys. And to the listeners of DJMamuRadioTT.com, do enjoy the rest of your Thursday afternoon. And remember, we have our program on Sunday, so you can check out our live on our social media, Batson and Associates Limited on Facebook. On Instagram, it's Batson and Associates TT. On YouTube, it's Batson and Associates Trinidad. And on TikTok, it's Dr. Batson. So that's from Sunday. That's Sunday from 9 a.m. You could join us on our live. DJ Mamu, sir, always a pleasure to be your company. Excellent program today. We well laughed today. God bless to you and yours. Take care till next week, please, God.
Yes, you've been listening to Support Your Health Naturally, a weekly program aired on DJMamuRadioTT.com from 2:15 until this time. And we thank the doctor for having us as the final link of today's programming all day long, various radio stations, and ending with us here on DJMamuRadioTT.com. We'd like to wish him all the best, continued success and good health, and may the Lord bless him to continue to do the good work and helping people with whatever issue or issues you may have with respect to your health. It's important. He's available now. While God will give him the grace and the intelligence to do such, utilize it at Jason Batson and Associates. Thank you for listening. Until next week, Thursday, on DJMamuRadioTT.com. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers from the management and staff, Jason Batson and Associates. Thank you. Keep listening to DJMamuRadioTT.com.
Yes, folks. So our next interesting program, Miss Jacqueline Tyson, a very informative and eye-opening session. Thank you, Dr. Batson. You're very welcome, Miss Tyson. Always a pleasure to have you. Annabella Bay, my dear, welcome. Crystal Charles, but you're late. Annabella, you're not easy, nah? Miss Charmin Melville Kennedy say, can I use both circulation and triple joint tea at the same time? I would recommend you use the teas alone. Simply because, I think you get better benefit from that. So you could use 2 tea bags at once, but you use those 2 tea bags like about 2-3 times. Okay, guys? Miss Sharon Theodore, blessings to you, the amazing Dr. Batson. Thank you so very much. So, guys, remember, those promotions that we're doing, we have our Father's Day promotion. So, ladies, you got your discount, so let's help the men get some too. To our social media, as usual, like, share, follow us. So this live here, if you share this live with 5 persons, tag us. You have to be following the page. We have some giveaways that will be coming up, and we'll be looking for those of you who would have done that. Okay, guys? So take care. God bless. Remember, again, those telephone numbers. Shogunas is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Debe is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. St. James is Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. That number for St. James is 220-8113. That's 220-8113. And Tobago is the Triangle Building in Scarborough, Tobago. That number for Tobago is 226-4553. Again, that's 226-4553. God bless you guys. Do enjoy the rest of your Thursday. And remember, Sunday, please God, Sunday from 9:30 to 11:30, we will be on, that is Sky 99.5 FM. Take care, guys. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.